Hi, welcome to another episode review of Dexter Original Sin, and it's been actually 2 weeks because of the break, so now we'll get one episode every 1 week, so yeah, it will be easier to make videos. And I gotta say, this is my favorite episode from Dexter Original Sin so far, and I hope they will get better, but it'll probably get better because these are the final episodes and we have only 3 episodes left. Okay, so the more I dive into this episode, the more I will spoil, so if you haven't watched this episode, please just don't watch this video because there will be a lot of spoilers, and these episodes, or these spoilers, are actually the biggest one for this series. And now I hope that everyone who is watching this video has watched episodes, so if you are new here you can like and subscribe. Of course, if you enjoyed this video you can like, and if you want to see more of me you can subscribe. So let's start. Okay, so first, as I always do, I will show you some news from the Dex universe, and I actually have 2 news, and it's about Dex Resurrection. So first of all, Uma Thurman is joining the Dex Original Sin cast. You have probably seen it, and I'll give you out some more lore about her role. So now I'll just give you the text, which is straight from an article, so it may be wrong, it may be right, but we really don't know. Okay, so she'll take off a lore of a character named Shirley, and she will be the head of security for a billionaire Leon Prater. She's also a former special ops officer, and she has an impressive resume that includes high-profile private security positions. And she also serves as a resourceful and mentions right hand to Prater, bringing her sharp instincts and commanding presence to the series. Okay, so this sounds like a really nice character, and I really hope that we'll get more of the billionaire things and about Dexter, of course. But yeah, we'll see more news coming up soon, so I'll probably tell you that soon. That is really interesting, and she will be one of the series regulars, so she won't be for like some small amount of scenes. She will actually be a regular in the show, which means that she will be a lot in the show. I've also got one more small news part, and it's about the Dexter Resurrection episode run. And as the Dexter Original Sin, this will have 10 episodes, which is really good because 8 episodes are Ludo and 12 episodes may be dragged a little too bit, so 10 episodes will be the perfect amount in my opinion. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the first thing, and probably the most important thing. The plot twist was great, and I actually like it, and it was so unexpected. Like, this episode felt so unexpected, and there were so many theories about who it could be. Maybe it was Deb's boyfriend, maybe it was the forensics girl, I literally forget her name all the time, but yeah, it landed on Aaron, and literally no one guessed that. And many people also thought that it was like Aaron's wife's boyfriend, but it was actually not, right, as you can see. And it's actually crazy because no one actually thought about him as the first choice for who the killer would be. Okay, so we don't actually know what his intentions are for this, but I hope that it is also a really good plot twist, something similar like they did with Brian, because we didn't actually know why he was doing this, and we actually find out in like the last 2 episodes. So maybe the last 3 episodes will show us something really nice. And okay, now let's go like scene for scene. So the first thing that happened in this episode was of course the cliffhanger that was in the last episode, and this time we actually get to this alligator place where he threw the hand and the hand didn't get eaten. But sadly this scene doesn't give me a lot of tension because yeah, we obviously know that no one is gonna find that body, and we obviously know that nothing is gonna happen or nothing big is gonna happen, so it wasn't a really huge surprise for me, but yeah, it was okay. But another thing that felt a little weird was him literally throwing the other body in the dumpster, and it was a little stupid choice because yeah, his first rule is literally to not get caught, and doing this would really put him at risk. Another really stupid thing is that he literally walks with the dirty clothes and with the smell, which could really also do some things and more impressions and more suspicions, but he literally doesn't change his clothes, which is also really weird. But I thought I would learn to be a little more good at this from the last episode, because he actually did some smart things before, and in the last episode you could see him doing the smart things like with the Harry, and also with the criminal that I caught recently. But in this episode he's kinda a little stupider than before, maybe until the end of the episode. And also another interesting plot is the Deb one, because there's absolutely something happening between her and her boyfriend. The boyfriend is pretty suspicious in my opinion, but he might be just a normal guy. But yeah, we don't actually know that. And Dexter breaking up with Sophia is actually really funny when they texted on this literally phone thing. And seeing scenes with Aaron still are making me not believe that he's the real killer. Like, this is not even obvious. Like, you wouldn't even be able to guess that. Like, he's literally the most engaged person in this case. Like, why would he do that? Like, he actually has the emotions, he's not faking it, or he doesn't look like he's faking it. He's literally so invested into this case because it's literally his son. And later on we get just revealed that he is the killer, and that is just crazy. And another little side thing that is nice is the Laguardia and Harry side plot. Like they are in the bottom of yeah, homicide, so they are kind of working together, and they are a pretty nice group in my opinion. And also the flashbacks don't bring too much, but we know that we are near the container scene. And also a fair warning, if you're watching with someone, there's a really huge nude scene. So yeah, you just need to get ready for that if you're watching with someone else. Another thing that should have been suspicious of Dexter in the first place was that he literally tried to convince Batista of that arm thing, and he tried to show like, oh, this guy maybe deserved this, we should focus on other people. Like, I would be kinda a little suspicious, or maybe when someone bring Dexter up and yeah, being a killer, then I absolutely think about this moment. And it's weird that Batista never thought about this. Another really funny scene is Dexter just seeing all those previous killers, and some of them are in real life ones, maybe all of them are, but I can remember just one, so yeah, maybe all of them are real killers from the real world, which is kinda weird. And yeah, I don't know what to think about this, but yes, trying to find some ways to hide bodies is actually pretty interesting. And also another funny thing is when he literally talks with other members about how to hide bodies, and he's just saying that to Harry, and Harry's just like, what? Okay, and also I have one more thing, and many people think that Aaron Spencer is actually Captain Matthews, and that is completely not true, or at least what we don't know of. So people are saying, whoa, there's such a good plot twist, I didn't know Matthews was like this, but it isn't actually Matthews, it's another guy. And my guess is that Aaron will eventually die at the end of the season, and then we'll get Matthews. Okay, so I maybe have the best theory for when Dexter gets his new apartment. And my theory is that, yeah, Aaron says about something about his AC in an apartment. And guess what Dexter has? He literally has his blood slide in an AC in his apartment. So could it be the same apartment, or he just got an inspiration? Because as you know, Dexter also got an inspiration in this episode to make blood slides. And here I found one little plot hole which may be explained a little later, but we don't actually know. So if you probably remember in season 8, Harry talks to Vogel and he says that Dexter got some kind of trophy from a crime scene. And as you can see, or yeah, he probably showed this, it's a glass thing with blood on it. So it didn't absolutely look like a blood slide. So there's actually no explanation for when this happened and how this happened. So yeah, will there be an explanation for this, or will they just leave it as a plot hole? Because yeah, if they do this, then season 8 can't literally be, yeah, canon. So that's extremely weird in my opinion. Okay, but that's everything for this video, but let me give you a rating for this episode. And I know that my ratings have been getting boring and boring, but this episode deserves a 9. Like, there could be better elements that could have made this into a 10, but I hope that one of the final episodes will get a 10, because yeah, I'm not shy to give episodes a 10, they just need to be really good and enjoyable. But yeah, we'll actually see if the future ones will get it, but this one also gets a 9. Okay, so you probably remember that I gave every episode a 9 in, yeah, and you probably remember that I gave every episode a 9 besides the first one. So yeah, right now we have a lineup of all 9s and 1 8. So yeah, the ratings are pretty weird, but I'll do a little better rating when the full season releases, because yeah, I will have the time. Okay, but I'm guessing that this is actually everything for this video, because yeah, there's literally nothing to talk about. But this is the best episodes by far, so I hope that you also enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it, you can like and subscribe. So thank you so much, and bye.